Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the senior class officers and Chancellor's Medal Award recipients. Now entering members of the 50th year reunion, graduates of the 1965 classes from Lowell State College and Lowell Technological Institute. The 50th year reunion barrier carriers are Marilena Jacobi-Cotter and Jose Deruda. The doctoral degree recipients. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 graduating class of the University of Massachusetts Lowell. The Graduate School of Education enters following Faculty Marshal Michelle Scribner-McLean. Master's degree recipients will process in after bachelor degree recipients. The school's flag with a light blue chevron is carried by graduating student Michelle Labonte. The College of Health Sciences marches behind Faculty Marshals Michelle Fox, Nancy Goodyear, Jim Lee, Barbara Mon, Anya Peters, Joel Tickner, and Juan Zhang. Master's degree recipients follow bachelor degree recipients. Graduating senior Shelby Creamer holds the college flag with a green chevron. The College of Fine Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences is led by Faculty Marshals James Byrne, Shelley DeMarcus, Angelica Duran-Martinez, Marie Frank, Alice Fry, Krista Hodap, Andrew Hostetler, David Kingsley, Kathy Levy, Regina Milan, Keith Mitchell, Wilson Palacios, Ashley Sponenberg, and Christoph Strobel. Master's degree recipients process in after bachelor degree recipients. The FOSS flag with the white chevron is carried by graduating student Genesis Peralta. Now entering, members of the UMass Lowell faculty, led by Chief Faculty Marshal Dr. Keith Mitchell from the English Department. Their robes are a sea of color and represent all of the institutions from which they graduated. In just a moment, the Sheriff of Middlesex County, Peter Katusian, will lead the Chancellor's party to the stage. The first members of the procession are the college deans, vice chancellors, cabinet members, trustees, political representatives, and distinguished guests. These include honorary degree and alumni award recipients. Finally, the mace bearer, President of the Faculty Senate, Professor Michael Carter, will escort Chancellor Meehan.
As the High Sheriff of Middlesex County, I declare that the commencement will be in order.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as members of the university's Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps present the colors and join the UMass Lowell Chamber Singers in the singing of the national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jackie Maloney, and I'm the Executive Vice Chancellor of the University of Massachusetts Lowell. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you to our 24th commencement ceremony. I think we should all thank the Chamber Singers for that lovely performance and the Air Force ROTC cadets for their presentation. UMass Lowell is grateful to our students who are veterans, guardsmen, reservists, and those who are in active duty military personnel. Would all of you here today who have served or are currently serving in the armed forces please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your service. We'd also like to take the opportunity to welcome home any active duty military personnel. In fact, we have one who has come to Lowell to help surprise one of our graduates on her special day. Rachel Nall, could you please stand so your brother Chris can congratulate you on your graduation? And now I would like to ask that we now mark a moment of silence to remember those seniors and loved ones who are unfortunately not able to be with us today. Thank you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Mayor Rodney Elliott to bring greetings from the City of Lowell.
Good morning, Chancellor Meehan, graduates of the University of Massachusetts Lowell, family, friends. I welcome you to the City of Lowell here today. I'm very pleased to be joined at this important celebration by my colleagues in government, former Mayor, current City Councilor William Samaras, and Greater Lowell Technical High School Committee member Joseph Espinola. To our honored guests, class of 2015, please join me as I salute you as we chant one last time as members of this, as a student body, your famous chant with Riverhawk pride, UML, UML. Show us your pride. I'm sorry, Chancellor, we went off script a little bit. We've heard that for 4 years, but parents, you witness the spirit that embodies this university and the pride that we possess in Lowell, Massachusetts. You see, this city, like the university, we don't settle for second best. And in the 4 years your daughters and sons have come to the city and university, they have seen a complete transformation of UMass into what has become a world-class institution in a city that has been known to transform itself over the decades. The two now go hand in hand, and we thank you. Lowell has always been a place of opportunity, truly a destination that immigrants still come to realize the American dream. There is no better example than your Chancellor, Marty Meehan. Look how this campus has been transformed in 7.5 years under the leadership of Chancellor Marty Meehan, a hometown boy, an alumni, and one who exemplifies the endless opportunities that one can reach, and now our president of the university. Thank you, Chancellor. So we take pride in each and every one of you, for we know you have been part of this city, and we know the experiences you've had here will provide endless opportunities beyond these campus borders. Lowell, Massachusetts was your home for the last 4 years. Each and every one of you have been part of the great revival process of your university and this city. In closing, we thank you for your energy you have brought to this campus. We thank you for the life you have brought to the downtown. We hope you will come back often. We hope you will tell all that you meet that UMass and Lowell is the place you want to be. You have put UMass Lowell on the map. You are here to stay. Thank you very much. Congratulations. God bless you, and God bless America.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Now, to bring greetings on behalf of the Massachusetts State Legislature, I have the pleasure of introducing the senator from the 1st Middlesex District. Please welcome Senator Eileen Donahue.
Good morning. Good morning. And to all of you, first let me give great thanks to Chancellor Marty Meehan, to all of you graduates here today, to your family, to your friends who have supported you throughout your many years of hard work and struggle here at the University of Massachusetts Lowell. Let's hear it for your family and your friends that made this possible. I am delighted to be here with you today. I have the privilege of representing the City of Lowell in the Massachusetts State Senate and surrounding towns. I also have the privilege of having graduated from the University of Massachusetts, Amherst, but we're all one big family. And I can tell you that having a degree from the University of Massachusetts today that you're going to receive is really an invaluable asset for you going forward. You perhaps don't realize now how important, how prestigious this degree is, because when I was where you are, I didn't realize it. But really and truly, you are entering a very illustrious family today of University of Massachusetts graduates, and I congratulate you on doing that. I am here to extend the most sincere congratulations and best wishes, not just from me personally, but from the entire Massachusetts State Legislature. And so on behalf of Senate President Stanley Rosenberg, also a University of Massachusetts graduate, Speaker Bob DeLeo, and all of the representatives and senators in the Massachusetts State Senate, we all congratulate you and wish you the best of luck. I want you to know that the priorities for higher education are first and foremost for the legislature. I hope when you leave this school today, you continue in supporting not only University of Massachusetts Lowell, but higher education in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. You are our future. And so for that, we thank you for your commitment. Again, congratulations, class of 2015.
At this time, I would like to recognize members of the 50th year reunion class. Will members of the 1965 classes of Lowell State College and Lowell Technological Institute please stand? Welcome back to campus. Thank you for being here. UMass Lowell has a nationally recognized online program that offers over 30 degrees and certificate programs. Congratulations to all of our online graduates, and we'd like to extend a warm welcome to you, and please enjoy the ceremony also. We're honored to have with us today Dr. Marcelette Williams, Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Student Affairs, and International Relations from the University of Massachusetts President's Office. And from the University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees, we are pleased to welcome Chairman of the Board, Victor Woolridge, and trustees Phil Johnston, Jeffrey Mullen, Richard Campbell, Zoila Gomez, and student trustees Nolan O'Brien from UMass Boston and Philip Jeffroy from UMass Lowell. Please stand so we can thank you. Phil is graduating today, and we are definitely going to miss him, and I would like to invite him now to introduce our student commencement speaker.
I would like to introduce Corette Ann, who is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, to deliver the student address on behalf of the graduating class.
Chancellor Meehan, or should I say President, distinguished guests, faculty, family members, and friends, thank you for joining my fellow graduates and me for this very special occasion. And fellow graduates, we made it. We made it through all the long nights of writing papers, wondering why we didn't start sooner. All the early morning cramming for exams, when we knew we should have studied last night. You know, The Walking Dead was on, so what could we have done? We made it through the snowpocalypse this year, walking to class with our faces freezing, wondering when this day would finally come. We made it. Today is the day. On this prestigious day, I'd like us to take a moment and thank all of those who helped us along the way, whether they're in this arena with us or we carry them in our hearts. Faculty members, we've challenged you over the years, as you've challenged us. But at the end of the day, we'd be lost without you. You didn't just teach us what was on the curriculum. You went above and beyond. You patiently guided us to the discovery of who we are. Thank you. To my parents, to all parents, to family members and friends. To say we wouldn't be here without you would simply be an understatement. You believed in us before we ever believed in ourselves. You've cheered us on at every turn, just like today, and you've been there whenever we needed you. Thank you. This day isn't just about us. It's about all of you. And this isn't just our success story, it's yours as well. So on behalf of the class of 2015, I thank you all. My fellow graduates, I'd also like us to remember exactly who we are and how we got here. I joined UMass Lowell as a transfer student, thinking I knew who I was and where I wanted to go, and all I needed was the degree that I'm receiving today. But the truth is, I was lost and I just didn't know it. Many of you may have experienced something similar. I didn't know all that UMass Lowell had to offer, and I certainly didn't know all that it would help me find. We all joined UMass Lowell from so many different walks of life, either directly from high school or on a longer path as mothers and grandmothers, as veterans and police officers, to name just a few. And you know, today we may still be all of those things. But this university asked us what else we wanted to be. It asked us what we wanted to stand for in life, and it taught us to own that once we had discovered it. UMass Lowell has given us so much more than just our academic education. It delivered on the promise it made us at orientation. And today, we stand ready for work, for life, and for the world. So no matter which side of the river you hail from, whether your library was Leiden or O'Leary, whether your life's passion lies in health sciences, education, music, history, or criminal justice, today we are all graduates. We're all winners. We're the ones who didn't give up, the ones who crossed that finish line. And it is my honor to applaud each and every one of you for your hard work, your dedication, and your success. Today marks the end of one chapter in our lives and the start of a new one. Some of us will be starting new careers today. Others will be continuing our education. I myself will be earning a doctorate here and annoying the CJ faculty for a few more years. But no matter which road we're setting out on, and no matter where this journey takes us, today you and I take on an unparalleled responsibility to bring about positive change. We owe it to ourselves and to the future to use the skills we've developed and the opportunities we've been given to make a significant impact. And I know that we can. So let's build each other up. Let's celebrate our differences. Let's turn our success into the world's success. Let's stand together and be the light in our ever-darkening world. My fellow graduates, I wish you all the very best of luck. Let's go show them what the class of 2015 is made of. Thank you. The members of the senior class, following a tradition established by their predecessors, have arranged for an expression of appreciation to the university. To make this presentation, I have the honor to present Kaval Bhagat, President of the senior class.
Thank you, Ann. Chancellor Meehan, on behalf of the 2015 senior class, please accept this token of our appreciation.
Thank you very much, Annie and Kaval. Very much. Appreciate it. The graduates who made a contribution to the senior class gift are enabling other students who will come here to provide scholarships. Future students will be able to follow in your footsteps and know that, in part, they have had an opportunity because of the class of 2015, and I thank you for that. And I know that many of those who made a contribution were given a white tassel to wear today. I can see a lot of them in the crowd, and I was wondering if all of you who contributed, please stand up and be recognized. I commend your class for recognizing the importance of giving back and helping students who have not yet completed their journey, so thank you. And welcome to the class of 2015. This is a great day. I want to welcome the family and the friends and loved ones of our proud graduates. Participating in commencement ceremony has been one of the best parts of my job. This is the best weekend of the academic year. And this year is particularly poignant for me. Today I have something in common with each of you. For all of us, today is graduation day. This is my last commencement as the Chancellor of this institution, and I want to tell you something. Of all the jobs I've had in my life, I have never enjoyed or been so honored to lead this institution. This is a great place. I love this university. Every single day I have been motivated by you, the men and women who come to this university looking to work hard and get the tools that you need to achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life. And that is something I feel passionately about because I graduated from this institution. I know what a UMass Lowell education can do for you, not just today, for the rest of your lives. So I congratulate all of you, and I want you to know how honored I have been to be the leader of this institution. Now is the time to look back on everything that we've accomplished and celebrate it. Commencement is an opportunity to congratulate you on the completion of your coursework and to recognize your academic achievements. But more than that, it is a day when the university sends you off prepared for meaningful lives and careers and success in a fast, globalized world that is changing every day. I know your potential for success, and I'm confident that you have much to offer society. I am grateful that you chose to attend UMass Lowell, and even more grateful that you've chosen to work hard and succeed here. The UMass Lowell community is proud of what you've achieved. This university's goal is to provide you with a transformational education for all of our students. As we strive for excellence in every aspect of the university, we are also transforming campus life here at UMass Lowell. I think the class of 2015 more than any other class in my 8 years as Chancellor, has experienced this metamorphosis. You've enjoyed the best the university has had to offer: state-of-the-art technology in the classrooms, laboratories, libraries, new and renovated academic buildings, residence halls, the UMass Lowell Inn and Conference Center, our dining facilities, University Crossing, and this Tsongas Center are all dynamic hubs of university life. The elevation of all our sports to Division I and the doubling of the number of student organizations. Over the past 4 years, you have helped propel this university to becoming the nation's second fastest rising university in the standard-bearing U.S. News & World Report rankings. Most importantly, more of you than ever have persevered and accomplished your goal of obtaining a degree. The class of 2015, 3,716 strong, is the largest graduating class in the history of this university. And we applaud you for this achievement. This morning, 1,243 of you have earned bachelor's degrees in health sciences, fine arts, humanities, liberal arts, and social sciences. And 400 of you will receive master's and doctoral degrees. At a ceremony later today, 2,076 students in engineering, sciences, business, and intercampus programs will receive their degrees. We are more diverse than we ever have been before. Your class includes graduates from 42 different states in 85 countries. More than 1/6 of you are international students, more than quadrupling the global diversity of the senior class from just 2 years ago. Nearly 1/3 of you identify yourselves as part of an ethnic minority group. And many of you, like I was, are the first in your families to earn a college degree. As Chancellor, I'm especially pleased that nearly 1/3 of you are graduating with honors, and 89 of you are graduating with your senior year perfect 4.0 grade point average. Congratulations. And as proud of you as I am in your many accomplishments, I would be remiss if I did not remind you that you've achieved so much in part to families, friends, partners, mentors who have helped you get to this day. These are the people who believe in you. They love you. And we should take a moment now to recognize their emotional and financial support. Thank to all of you who have been so supportive of these graduates. Your accomplishment would also not be possible without the tireless work of our superb faculty members. They have played such a huge role in helping you get to this day. They do an outstanding job, and we need to thank them. I'll tell you what, the best thing about the University of Massachusetts Lowell is our faculty. They're fabulous. Thank you to the faculty. I'm also grateful to our dedicated team of staff, alumni, our friends in the community, all of who've done an extraordinary job and made extraordinary contributions to this institution. I want to thank all of them as well. Now, by completing the education that we're celebrating today, you are in a far better position, not only to support yourselves, but to contribute to the solutions that we need in today's world. We have academic partnerships with 120 universities in more than 45 countries in Europe and Asia, Africa, the Middle East, North America, and Australia. Over the past 4 years, 489 of our students have prepared for the ever-shrinking world by studying abroad in 59 different countries. I am so proud that so many of you have already recognized the need to give of yourself and to help make this world a better place. We have tracked nearly 189,000 hours of community service by our students, both locally and abroad this year. Thanks to your commitment to service, we were named to our 5th consecutive Higher Education Community Service Honor Roll by President Obama. We are also a recipient of the prestigious Carnegie Foundation classification as a community-engaged campus. It is my hope that as you graduate, you will remain active citizens who are deeply engaged in your communities, because it is my experience and my belief that better communities, towns and cities, schools and neighborhoods, countries and societies result in citizens that are involved and citizens who take pride in where they live. Even though today we are celebrating your attainment of a great achievement, we call the ceremony Commencement because it is the beginning of the rest of your lives. While many of you may move away, the bond that you form with UMass Lowell can and should last a lifetime. As alumni, you will remain important members of the university community. Make us proud in all that you do, in work and in your lives, and be good ambassadors for this university. Come back to see how the campus is doing. Come back and see the completed versions of projects that began while you were here, the expansion of Riverview Suites, the Pulicino Tong Business Building that we're about to start construction on, and the newly renovated McGovern Student Center. Attend a concert here at the Tsongas Center, or a symposium at UMass Lowell's Inn and Conference Center, or one of our many big athletic events. Many of you are going directly to graduate school. Some of you are looking for jobs, and thankfully, many of you have already found them. But let me offer you a suggestion that I make each year. When you get your first paycheck, take someone who helped you get here today out for lunch or to dinner, and pay it forward by writing a check for student scholarships to the University of Massachusetts Lowell. Congratulations. I congratulate each and every one of you. At this time, I would like to invite Victor Woolrich, the chairman of the University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees, to bring greetings on behalf of our board.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, good morning, everyone. There you go. So to Chancellor Meehan and to fellow members of the Board of Trustees, to the faculty and staff and family and friends, honorees and guests, our 50th class members, and especially to the members of the class of 2015, we bring greetings. On behalf of the University of Mass Board of Trustees, I bring our greetings and congratulations to all of our graduates on reaching this major milestone in your life. We're grateful to you and your families and friends and all those who surround you here today and who have supported you on this tremendous journey of learning and discovery. And I'm sure that this day has been highly anticipated, and now that it's come to fruition, the real fun begins. And it's often said, the best is yet to come. Trust me, it is. And so as members of the Board of Trustees entrusted to oversee all 5 campuses of the University of Mass system, we have the sacred responsibility to ensure that UMass remains a great university for the benefit of its students, so that the degree that you earn here today reflects not only on your hard work and determination, but also is a tremendous achievement because you've earned it from a university that is highly regarded in the world. This is what describes UMass. And for those of you who don't know, University of Massachusetts ranks as one of the top 100 universities in the world and the #1 public university in New England. And so we have a high degree of confidence that the degree that you are earning here today will pay dividends into the future, that it will set you on a path to accomplishment and accomplishing great things. Things like that I hope will benefit the entire world. So there may be among us here today teachers and inventors and peacemakers and healers, government leaders, and most importantly, good parents to future generations of UMass students. Whatever your plans are from this day forward, whether it is to continue your education or to join the workforce, you can safely assume that your degree from UMass Lowell has great value. Because I can assure you that the greatest value that this university produces for the Commonwealth are the phenomenal graduates like you here today. And so thanks to the visionary leadership of Chancellor Meehan, UMass Lowell is on the ascendant. It's rising, which makes your degree much more valuable today than it was even yesterday. So to quote your campus motto, UMass Lowell graduates are world ready, life ready, and world ready. Work ready, life ready, and world ready. Got it right? Okay, say it again. Work ready, life ready, and world ready. So that now that you are indeed ready, I charge you to boldly go into the world. Go out there and discover and shape your future world into what you want it to be. One of the unique characteristics of the University of Massachusetts is that 80% of the UMass graduates remain in the Commonwealth after graduation, providing the brain power and the ingenuity and the creativity that powers the state's and the nation's and even the world's innovation and creative economies. You can now count yourself among the nearly 500,000 UMass alumni around the world, nearly 280,000 of whom live and work right here in Massachusetts. They include the Chancellor, our soon-to-be new president of the University of Massachusetts system, and of course, myself. And like the two of us, I hope you will continue to advocate for and passionately support your alma mater and be ambassadors, as the Chancellor has said, for UMass that only someone with your firsthand knowledge of the institution can be, regardless of where life takes you or where you decide to put down your roots. Always, always remember the campus where the fruits of your knowledge first germinated. So congratulations, class of 2015. Congratulations, and celebrate this today. Celebrate it. And perhaps even for the next couple of days, have fun and enjoy it. And then do what UMass graduates do. Go out and put your own unique stamp on the world. Be as great as you can be. Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Chairman Woolridge. At each commencement exercise, the university is pleased to recognize graduating students by presenting awards for distinguished achievement and service to the university. Last night, at a special reception, we honored those students who have achieved excellence in academics, athletics, and community service. With those of you honored last night, please stand as your name is read to be recognized. Please hold your applause until all the names are read. Courtney Bean, Lindsay Burgess, Catherine Charles, Phil Jeffroy, Eric Johnston, Kristen Palmer, Genesis Peralta, Hector Rivera, Rachel Saunders, Adirasat Oku, Michelle Wojcik. Congratulations on your outstanding achievement. At this time, I would like to recognize students who are graduating from the Honors College. Would those individuals graduating from the Honors College please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Today, the university awards Doctor of Humane Letters to 4 individuals whose achievements have illuminated our times challenged our way of thinking, and sought to enhance our world. In special tribute to their accomplishments, as an expression of appreciation from the university, the Board of Trustees has voted to confer at this ceremony Doctor of Humane Letters upon distinguished individuals present here. 4 of these awards will be presented at this ceremony, with one being presented at the ceremony this afternoon. It is my honor to welcome Dr. Carol Cowan to receive her Doctor of Humane Letters. Carol, you were the 3rd president of Middlesex Community College, serving 24 years before you retired. Under your leadership, Middlesex Community College vastly expanded its horizons with the development of many international partnerships and training programs, as well as foreign exchange opportunities for Middlesex Community College students, faculty, and clients in more than 30 countries over 2 decades. During your tenure, you led the development of the Commonwealth's first privately financed capital pool to construct Middlesex Community College's Health, Science, and Technology Center. Locally, partnership initiatives with area businesses and public school systems put Middlesex at the forefront of economic development and workforce development, as well as education reform. You joined the college as a faculty member in the college's business division in 1976, and later served as a dean of the business division and dean of administration and finance prior to becoming president in 1990. You received your bachelor's and master's degree from Salem State College and a doctorate in higher education administration from the University of Massachusetts Amherst. You are a true friend and, from my perspective, the best community college president in the country. Carol, for your significant and ongoing contributions in the field of education, the University of Massachusetts Lowell is proud to confer upon you its highest honor, Doctor of Humane Letters.
Good morning. My name is Tony Sushel, and I'm chair of the English department at UMass Lowell. Go English! It's my honor to welcome John Sampis to receive his Doctor of Humane Letters. John, you are the brother-in-law of famed novelist and Lowell native Jack Kerouac, and for a quarter century you have served as the executor of his literary estate. Under your thoughtful management, Kerouac's literary legacy has flourished, with many previously unpublished Kerouac texts being made available to readers, including The Haunted Life, Some of the Dharma, Atop an Underwood, The Sea is My Brother, and 2 volumes of selected letters. You have played a key role in the establishment of Kerouac Park in downtown Lowell, with its series of polished granite monuments etched with key quotations from Kerouac's works. Additionally, you have contributed to Lowell Celebrates Kerouac, an annual week-long celebration of Kerouac's life and legacy. You have a long history of giving to the College of Fine Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, establishing the Jack and Stella Kerouac Center for American Studies Endowment Fund and the John Sampis Endowed Scholarship Fund, which provides support for undergraduate students. You also established the Jack Kerouac Writer-in-Residence Program, which helped in the development of a thriving undergraduate creative writing program. You have granted publication and image rights for special projects that have benefited student scholarships and the academic activities of the English and American Studies programs. Most recently, you made generous and significant donations to our library resources. You attended the Boston Conservatory as a piano student and later Marietta College in Marietta, Ohio. You are a U.S. Air Force veteran who served during the Korean War, 1952 to 1956, and were a member of the Strategic Air Command. John, for your significant and ongoing contributions to the arts, the University of Massachusetts Lowell is proud to confer upon you its highest honor, Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privilege thereunto pertaining.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Phil Johnston, and I'm a proud member of the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, and I'm also proud to chair the University of Massachusetts Building Authority, which is collaborating with the Chancellor and his staff have built a lot of the buildings here on the campus. It is my honor to welcome Donato Tramuto to receive his Doctor of Humane Letters. Donato, you are founder, chief executive officer, and chairman of Physicians Interactive with 35 years of healthcare experience in both the product and service segments. You are one of the founders of ProtoCare Incorporated, a large provider of drug development and disease management services, and you championed the development of Caremark's National Disease Management Program for HIV/AIDS. You are the chairman and founder of the Tramuto Foundation, a nonprofit organization created to help young individuals to achieve their educational goals and which supports more than 50 organizations across the globe. In 2011, following the devastating effects from the earthquake in Haiti, you founded Healthy Villages, which provides state-of-the-art mobile health technology and support resources for medical professionals in some of the most challenging clinical environments around the world. You serve on several executive leadership boards, including Boston University's School of Public Health and the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Leadership Council, and you are chairman of the board of the Robert F. Kennedy Center for Justice and Human Rights, Europe. You were selected 3 times by Pharma Voice magazines as one of the top 100 most inspirational healthcare leaders in the life sciences industry. In May 2012, you were recognized by the Boston Globe as one of the top 12 innovators in Massachusetts. In August of 2014, you were honored with the Pharma Voice Red Jacket Award, which is presented to an individual who, throughout his or her career, has demonstrated a commitment to furthering the life sciences industry through leadership, innovation, motivation, mentorship, and philanthropy. And in December of last year, you were honored with the Robert F. Kennedy Ripple of Hope Award for your nearly 3 decades of work in addressing global health care and your commitment to social entrepreneurship. Donato, for your significant and ongoing contributions to the field of healthcare, the University of Massachusetts Lowell is proud to confer upon you its highest honor, Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining to. It is my honor to welcome LeVar Burton to receive his Doctor of Humane Letters. LeVar, actor and educational entrepreneur. You have been capturing the attention of audiences and industry peers for 4 decades. You launched your acting career while a student at the University of Southern California. Cast as Kunta Kinte in the landmark TV series Roots at 19 years old. You found yourself on the cover of Time magazine. A seemingly impossible act to follow, you excelled as chief engineer Geordie LaForge in the iconic Star Trek: The Next Generation TV series and feature films. Whether acting, directing, producing, or writing, you have demonstrated that you can do it all. But you are most proud of your role as host and executive producer of PBS's children's series, Reading Rainbow. A show that obviously many of our graduating seniors grew up watching. Airing from 1983 to 2009, it was one of the longest-running children's television shows, earning over 200 awards, including multiple Emmys and a Peabody. Committed to improving children's education through innovative storytelling, in 2012 you launched RR Kids, a digital educational publishing company with business partner Mark Wolf. This all-new Reading Rainbow is a digital reading service with over 500 children's books and video field trips. It is the #1 educational app on iTunes and the recipient of numerous awards. Most recently, you returned to Kickstarter to bring Reading Rainbow to every child everywhere, especially in classrooms in need. The campaign raised $1 million in less than 11 hours. As a result, in 2015, RR Kids will introduce Reading Rainbow EDU with learning content for students and teachers alike. In October of 2014, Reading Rainbow published your first children's book, The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm, an uplifting story to help children cope with the difficulties of everyday life. You are the recipient of 12 Emmy Awards, a Grammy, and 5 NAACP Awards. LeVar, for your contributions so significant and your ongoing contributions to literacy and acting, the University of Massachusetts Lowell is proud to confer upon you its honored highest degree, Doctor of Humane Letters. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges thereunto pertaining to. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming this morning's commencement speaker, LeVar Burton.
Chancellor, Board of Trustees, honored graduates, faculty members, family, friends, graduates. Good morning. Oh, there's more spirit in the Tsonga Center than that, I'm certain. Good morning. Amen. This is surprisingly emotional, this moment for me, as I'm sure it is for you and your families. My only regret is that my mother, Irma Jean Christian, is not here to share in this moment with me. You see, my mother is the most important influence I have in this life. I say about myself that I am the man I am because she is the woman she is. Irma Jean Christian is her name, and whenever I get the opportunity, I mention her name in public. My mother is the reason I am a reader today. My mother not only read to me when I was a child, she read in front of me, giving me that all-important example that reading is as much a part of the human experience as is breathing. When I was a child growing up in Sacramento, California, I would sit in the backyard in the summer and listen to San Francisco Giants baseball on the radio and read my favorite science fiction books. Science fiction literature to me is my body of literature of choice, mostly because I believe it invites us to contemplate what I consider to be two of the most important words in combination in language. What if? What if invites us to unlock the superpower unique to human beings, that which is our imagination. I am a firm believer that that which we imagine is what we tend to manifest in this realm. I know that there was some child who watched those episodes of the original Star Trek series and saw those indelible images of Captain Kirk reaching behind him to that secret Velcro place on his hip because there are no pockets in the future. I know, I've been there. They would see Kirk pull out his communicator, he'd flip it open and he'd say, "Scotty, beam me up." That child grew up, became perhaps an engineer, a designer of products, and is responsible for a technology that is more prevalent on this planet today than the toaster. By show of hands, has anyone in this room ever used or seen someone use a flip cell phone? That upon which we focus our imagination is what we tend to manifest in this realm. It is the stuff of which miracles are made. My mother took it upon herself as my primary parent. She raised 3 children virtually by herself. She was, in her first career, an English teacher and then a social worker by profession. I feel that in many ways I am genealogically predisposed to do that which it is I do. We are all teachers in my family. My mother, my younger sister, my older sister, my son, 2 nieces. My mother knew that I would grow up and walk out into a world that would oftentimes be hostile to my presence simply because of the color of my skin, and she took it upon herself to make sure that I was armed with the best education imaginable so that I might compete on a level playing field with my more melanin-challenged classmates. You, too, will go out into the world and will oftentimes be met with hostility for one reason or another. And my advice to you graduates is the same advice that my mother, Irma Jean, gave to me. You deserve to be here. The only limits upon you are those that you impose upon yourself. This is your opportunity to make your mark on the world. Be bold. Be fearless in the pursuit of your dreams, because your dreams matter. I stand before you as living and breathing proof that dreams do in fact come true. I could not have imagined the life I lead now when I was at the juncture where you now stand. You have no idea where your dreams are going to take you. And the good news is this. Are you ready? Life, like walking, is a controlled fall. Human beings are preternaturally predisposed to walk one foot in front of the other. And you will notice as you perambulate around your world that it is the exception as opposed to the rule that we fall flat on our noses. Life, like walking, is a controlled fall. It is not necessary, graduates, to know what comes next. Focus on the step that's in front of you. The rest will reveal itself. You feel me? Every single one of you has people in your life, many of them in this room, that have made an investment in your success. They have seen in you your most full potential, and they have encouraged you with their love and their support and their care, and in many cases, their dollars. Take a moment today to look those people in the eye, thank them, and hug them. None of us get through this thing called life alone. You are incredibly fortunate to have those people who love and support you in your life. Do not ever leave an opportunity on the table to let them know how grateful you are. I was once in a room at the White House in the Clinton administration. It was a summit on children's education. And in the room was the president, the vice president, both of their wives, all of the heads from all of the networks and studios in Los Angeles. And when it came time for my friend and mentor, Fred Rogers, you may know him as Mr. Rogers. When it was Fred's turn to speak, he did a remarkable thing. In this room full of some of the most type A personalities on the planet, Fred asked everyone to close their eyes for 15 seconds and think about a teacher that had made a contribution to the person that they eventually became. Because Fred understood the value of investing in human beings, and that teachers, along with our parents, make an investiture that is invaluable to the sum total of human endeavor. And so, graduates and family and friends, I invite you, like Fred did on that day, to close your eyes for just 15 seconds. And I've got to tell you, everyone in that room on that day in the White House closed their eyes and engaged in the exercise. I know because I peeked. And so I'll keep the time, and just for 15 seconds, let's all close our eyes and focus on a teacher, someone that recognized your brilliance, your value, your uniqueness. There are few things in life more valuable than the recognition that we get from one another. For someone to say, I see you, I recognize you, you have value to me, you make a difference in my life. I know and have no doubt that you will all go on and make your mark in the world. I feel a special pride in as much as I kind of feel like I helped raise some of you. And so, as a graduation gift to me, would you indulge me and sing a little ditty that has become near and dear to my hearts along with me? Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, a reading rainbow. Class of 2015, the sky is the limit. The world awaits. Set that shit on fire. Yes, the Reading Rainbow man said shit. Go out there and do what it is you came here to do. You all have a great, grand destiny. We all, as souls, come in with a plan. Get out there, y'all, and execute. God bless. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Thank you, LeVar, for those very hopeful and encouraging words. And thank you for being with us. I have to say, we're blessed every year to have such great honorary degree recipients, but LeVar has been so gracious with his time, and we are so appreciative as a university. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a little break in the program because we have a little special presentation that we wanted to make at this time. To do so, I'd like to invite UMass Lowell student trustee Bill Jeffroy back to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor. Today, as we celebrate the commencement of the class of 2015, we would be remiss not to recognize the departure of our Chancellor as well. After leading our campus with distinction for the last 8 years, Chancellor Marty Meehan will soon depart UMass Lowell to assume the presidency of the UMass system. It's breaking news. The achievements and milestones of his distinguished tenure have contributed immeasurably to the value of the degrees we are receiving today. In the short span of our college careers alone, in no small part due to the leadership of Chancellor Meehan, UMass Lowell has climbed 27 spots in the U.S. News & World Report rankings. It has earned a ranking among the top 25 public universities in the nation for return on investment. Our athletic teams have joined a Division I conference, and the face of our campus has been transformed by the opening of 10 new buildings. While the Chancellor would humbly remind us that these achievements were the product of a collective effort, it is undeniable that his visionary leadership made our college experience what it was, and the class of 2015 is grateful for his countless contributions. Chancellor Meehan's student-centered approach has given many of us the fortune of knowing him personally. Those of us who do know him are aware of his admiration of Robert Kennedy. I believe that if Robert Kennedy's lifetime overlapped with the career of Chancellor Meehan, he would admire the Chancellor as well, for he has spent his career in subscription to an ethic set forth by Robert Kennedy when he said the following: "The future does not belong to those who are content with today, apathetic towards common problems, timid and fearful in the face of bold projects and new ideas. Rather, it will belong to those who can blend passion, reason, and courage in a personal commitment to their ideals." Chancellor Meehan's refusal to accept mediocrity, his willingness to make bold decisions, and his unparalleled pride for the institution from which he graduated have forever altered the course of this university's history. He established a legacy that will endure long after his departure from this campus. He demonstrated the capacity of pride, and he inspired all of us to believe that anything is possible. For those reasons and many others, it is my great honor to present our Chancellor and UMass President-elect Martin T. Meehan with the University Distinguished Service Medal.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kathy Carter, and I am the Vice Provost for Graduate and International Affairs and Strategy. During this portion of the commencement ceremony, degrees will be awarded to our graduate students. Out of respect for all graduates who have worked so hard to earn their degrees, we request that all graduates and family members remain seated until the conclusion of the ceremony. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following candidates who have satisfied all requirements for doctoral degrees. Will doctoral candidates from the Graduate School of Education please approach the stage? Faculty advisors, please move to the front of the stage and prepare to hood your candidates. As your name is called, Dean Greenwood will present you with your diploma. Michael Raphael Baldessere. Catherine Robbins Covino. Matthew Crowley. Melissa Donovan. Deanne Marie Galston. Sheila Lynn Anderson Kirschbaum. Roger John Lang IV. Samudu Lewis. Sean McCartan Satterfield. Philip David Strazero. Will doctoral candidates from the College of Health Sciences please approach the stage? Faculty advisors, please move to the front of the stage. As your name is called, Dean McKinney will present you with your diploma. Ryan William Andrew. Andrew Richard Astalas. Matthew Barnhurst. Joan Beauchamp. Emmanuel Bigan. Deborah Benes Nadwarny. Adria Berthum. Madeline Elizabeth Bazillion. Kelsey Dara. Rebecca Ruth DeVries. Matthew DeBona. Jillian Elizabeth Drew. Monica Doobie. Allison Megan Fahey. Alyssa Therese Flynn. Judy Fredette. Marcy Cates. Elizabeth Joy Kaufman. Peter William Klossmeyer. Courtney Michelle Lawler. Justin Lemure. Holly Ann Latondra. Kate Elizabeth Luby. Deborah McEachern. Michelle Elizabeth Manley. Luz Stella Marin Ramirez. Lauren Jean Macara. Susan Mullaney. Kathleen Mary Murphy. Courtney Myers. Sarah Powell. Lindsay Roderick. Harrison Sullivan. Mary Ellis Tashner. Megan Ann Taylor. Emily Elizabeth Trudeau. Diana Jean Walker Moyer. Heather Waters. Amanda Watroba. Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Fine Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please approach the stage? Faculty advisors, please move to the front of the stage. As your name is called, Associate Dean Harris will present you with your diploma. Danielle Marie Karkin. Caitlin Clark. Gina Curcio. Timothy Edson. Edward Greenberg. Philip McCormick. Tanisha Pinkney. Edward Gregory Weeks III. Will all doctoral candidates please stand? Chancellor Meehan, I recommend conferring upon these candidates the appropriate doctoral degrees with all rights and privileges thereunto pertaining.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon these candidates the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Science, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Doctor of Nursing Practice, with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining, and I welcome them to the community. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
Good morning. My name is Ahmed Abdel Al. I am Provost of the University of Massachusetts at Lowell. I would like to add my congratulations to those you have already received. Candidates for master's and bachelor degrees will now be presented by college deans. Completing your degree program has acquired sacrifice, commitment, and hard work. We are indeed proud of your accomplishments, and we join our family, your family, and our family, and friends in applauding you. Yeah. Chancellor Meehan, Dean Greenwood, and Chair Simmons will now present education specialist and Master of Education degree candidates from the Graduate School of Education.
Justin David Towner.
Abigail Joy Currier.
Caitlin Elizabeth Donovan.
Susan Lee Clamser.
April Blinn.
Kevin Southwick.
Meredith Vasquez.
Jennifer Erin Curley.
Ariel Britton Chickless.
Caitlin Hanley.
Shayna Carney.
Karen Cronin.
Michelle Amy Labonte.
Jason Trickett Lammers.
Caitlin Barclay.
Michael Joseph Kaminsky.
Jacqueline Mullins.
Lauren Suzanne Merrill.
Lindsay Tucker.
Kimberly LaPointe.
Amanda Marie Balcom.
Adam Cavalier.
Catherine Struzario.
Ashley Lynn Jean.
Rebecca Lynn McMichael.
Megan Vilkans,
Megan Margaret Kennedy.
Christine Fodness Smith,
Beth Lynn Grady.
Amy Archibald,
Nana Osei Bonsu.
Chancellor Meehan, Dean McKinney, and Associate Dean Rogers will present master degree candidates from the College of Health Sciences.
Alyssa Grace Harris.
Nicole Marie Hamlin,
Sarah Ellen Reddy.
Lisa Tylas,
Melissa Ann Rosetta.
Elizabeth Shea Duffy,
Jessica Jordan.
Shannon Arciero,
Kelly Rand.
Michelle Connolly,
Jessica Lee McCloskey.
Allison Diamond,
Tahe Bomanu.
Julie Renee Solzinski,
Michael Boyer.
Rebecca Taylor Kula,
Scott Zudang Kuzowitz.
Alexis Campelia,
Mo Yong Kang.
Mercy Mabuthia,
Christian Jan Songson.
Rossini Dorsey,
Belinda Micah Desravins.
Victoria Nwedchi,
Tamara Vincent.
Pauline Temu Etting,
Julianne Hazard.
Kristen Kowalski,
Marie Germano Lord.
Jennifer Maureen Buchholz,
Yolenka Pride.
Ashley Tavares,
Summer McCory.
Marietta Arakova,
Kelly Locke.
Nailene Sock,
Diane McLeod.
Chao Bao Lee,
Indy Annette Robles.
Kelly Francis Doyle,
Chris Karski.
Stacy Kathy Sionis,
Kristen Manzi.
Agnes Mutoni Diritu,
Kilichi Ajajamu.
Emma Wanjaru,
Manaz Bayet.
Sarah Otieno Oching,
Mariam Babanisar.
Chancellor Meehan, Dean McKinney, and Associate Dean Murphy will present undergraduate degree candidates in the College of Health Sciences.
Nelson Barker.
Elena Marie Finney,
Megan Fawcett.
Amanda Lewis,
Christopher Bojanek.
Tuyen T. Nguyen,
Nicholas Crockford.
Matthew George Charette,
Joseph Zanetti.
Kayla Landry,
Brendan Monroe.
Erica Ann Lancaster,
Chelsea Linion.
Ryan Stevens,
Stephanie Baez.
Kenya Giron,
Jessica Willett.
Olivia Apiri,
Kirsten Taylor.
Kimlee Jabwin,
Sarah Post.
Frank Tu Tho,
Bridget Meehan.
John Anthony Enrico Del Ponte,
Sarah Sequeira.
Eric Menser,
Casey Bryson.
Julie Rice,
Kayla Dilly.
Meredith Mead Swan,
Brian Dognazi.
Mary Catherine Grace,
Catherine Onse Charles.
Brianna Rose Trainer,
Courtney Bean.
Alexis Barbara Casimir,
Kristen Palmer.
Courtney Ann O'Connell,
Devin D'Ambrosio.
Nicole Elaine Van Kulenberg,
Daniel O'Connell.
Brittany Larava Conger,
Lauren Marie Andela.
Melinda Mary Farelli,
Shauna Marie Cox.
Jessica Marie Fedorchuk,
William McEwen.
Victoria Ashley Bono,
Dylan Chisholm.
Joshua Daniel Finley,
Ryan Lavalley.
Jenna Lynn Bueno,
Derek Albrecht.
Jacqueline Ray Kendall,
Jacqueline Rideout.
Samantha Guzzi,
Elder Barbosa.
Megan Chiba,
Danielle Meyer.
Nicole Ariel Kivalitsky,
Dana Banderizzi.
Shannon Marie Dow,
Heather Ray.
Michelle Maxine Krupnik,
Christy Adelina Diaz Contreras.
Bethann Marie Cole,
Nina Baroni.
Laura Griffith,
Megan Alexander Gervais,
Nicole Taylor Pacheco,
Maureen Fullerton,
Alicia Marie Melvin,
Jamie Rose Halloran,
Elizabeth Hazel Robbins,
Sarah Elizabeth Drummy,
Lauren Marie Nash,
Sarah Bowen,
Emily Rose Armstrong,
Carolyn Jane Faniff,
Jenna Adelisi,
Nicole Donovan,
Julie Coder,
Sarah Mayo,
Haley Aline Dodier,
Sophie Sousa,
Kimberly Ruby Cologne,
Harmony Abriel,
Clifford James McKeon,
Kaylee Sullivan,
Andrew Michael Tuminelli,
Cassidy Curtin,
Pei Ting Wang,
Alexandra Rose Laurie,
Hamtavi Chen,
Haley Marie Wilson,
Mary Kigotho,
Lindsay Kathy Syke,
Faith Kaliba,
Teresa Elizabeth Palata,
Rachel Mary Surrett,
Nicole Lee Eversman,
Kimberly Gabrielle,
Jenna Lee Nickerson,
Ryan Michael Tagg,
Danielle Elizabeth Bayer,
Catherine Elizabeth Donovan,
Chelsea Marie Angelo Santo,
Courtney Doris LaFranchi,
Megan Pickett,
Alexandra Green,
Patricia McDermott,
Melissa Ann King,
Carly McManus,
Danielle Crutcher,
Carolyn Case,
Jamie Michelle Minton,
Rachel Doshmin,
Susan Leslie,
Michelle Margaret Peckham,
Tammy Lee Tucker,
Alexandra Lee Petro,
Matthew Tierney,
Brittany Pulaski,
Nicholas Flower,
Mary Kate Horan,
Diana Almanosid,
Caitlin Burnett,
Tiffany Chuan,
Rachel Jean Daly,
Ross Bro Mungan,
Kyle Kevin McRoby,
Shanice Cola,
Hule Matu Kamara,
Carolyn Nawaziat,
Oge Chukwuwu Anuta,
Alyssa Lynn McGill,
Brittany Clark,
Shelby Elizabeth Creamer,
Kimberly Wentworth,
Emily Elizabeth Poole,
Adam Nardelli,
Molly Kalinowski,
Justin Maskell,
Evan Wright Mills,
Anthony Pitaro,
Theron John Donovan,
Stephen Beaujolais,
Philip Cunha,
Isaac Lucken,
Brittany O'Day,
Jason Daniel Longo,
Samantha Gracia Schlow,
Judith Agu,
Brittany Heron Hammer,
Caitlin Finn,
Mara Michelle Bacon,
Samuel Champy,
Kimberly Hulbert,
Anna Nagu,
Kelly Lynn Rush,
Carrie Ann Shafoflo,
Leanne Dascoli,
William Aretes,
Sylvia Alana Martinez,
Ayor Tunde Samantha Akibu,
Cassandra Cody Harding,
Lon Hay,
Meredith Libby Hardy,
Catherine Mary Siemens,
Erica Shea,
Chelsea Packlin,
Michelle Kelly Gouveia,
Catherine Agodello,
Shannon Marie Laura,
Emily Ann Clem,
Rachel Ann Piella,
Mary Florence Toomey,
Kayla Elaine Rundo,
Jeremy Marcinkovich,
Alyssa Sue Jean,
Christina Bolivar,
Tai Puan Nguyen,
Catherine Velez,
Leah Delamano,
Bernice Cherez Garchong,
Evan Malcolm Malouf,
Linda Am,
Paul Karanja,
Shenda Sath,
Raja Zayat,
Scott David Waters,
Nicholas Dominic Croce,
Brittany Russo,
Danielle Jeanette Dunkley,
Jane F. Strati Haji Constantes,
Rebecca Lynn Nadoli,
Emily Brocken,
Jean Ashley Aguris,
Ankinish Elena Smith,
Kelly Marie Falcon,
Carolyn Dresser,
Melissa Marie Iorio,
Bianca Ashley Jones,
Sarah Elizabeth Augustus,
Raisa Mary Maggio,
Julie Marie Rafferty,
Melissa Marie Padillo,
Alexandra Margaret O'Brien,
Dylan Patrick Griffin,
Pinak Patel,
Brooke Taylor Baldassari.
Mac Bruce Bonaheni.
Dina Muhammad Ali Aksui.
Deepak Bala.
Rachel D'Anglorio.
Allison Jean Hart.
Jessica Ann King.
Lin Lu Tang.
Rocky Pena.
Amanda Elizabeth McCusker.
Cecilia Fuchu.
Elizabeth Catherine Coach. Samantha Marie Zadonowicz. Rebecca Allison Perdicizzi. Margaret Becker. Leanna Marie Suarez. Yasmin Spelta. Dai Bao Lam. T. Tran Trang. Amy Malumba. D. Thoch. Larby 8 Haj Slyman. Suzanne Nikoti. Susie Lee. Rankspiol Peja Rotsi. Godfrey Nate. Karasi Ajama. Shaquila Brianna Woods.
Chancellor Meehan, Associate Dean Harris, and Nash will present master's degree candidates from the College of Fine Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Laura Reed.
Lin Hyang Heng.
Cara Shea McSweeney.
Jamila Almeda Green.
Kendra Silva.
Rachel Collin.
Nicole Martocchio.
Nicole Johnson.
Carolyn Tracy.
Nithin Rana.
Michelle Mason.
Raylene Jean Howe.
Catherine Hicks.
Cassandra Costa Gonsalves.
Joseph Venezano.
Teresa Lynn Schroll.
Scott Carroll.
Georgiana Canny.
Nadine Luongo.
Barbara Ann Indigaro.
Carlos Vieira.
Jennifer Jamfi.
Craig Reed.
Talita Diane Pacheco Valente.
Michael Russell Whalen.
Burhan Sholak.
Leo Michael Carboni.
Paul Charles Thomas.
Carrie Ann Ciccarelli.
Matthew Benjamin Wall.
Kezia Mwangi.
Heather Davis.
Donna Hackley.
Mary Torres.
Thomas Arkadipani.
Xiaomi Hua.
Jordan Elizabeth Jones.
Christopher Searless.
Danielle Elise Burns.
Jolene Akin.
Megan Dovino.
Nicholas Robert Imlach.
Christopher Caravan.
Amanda Rose Wick.
Alexa Queenan.
Ramonda Maroon.
Orluchi Ogbu.
Min Hao Lee.
Jeanette Lapoli.
Christopher Michael McDermott.
Brianne Summer Forrest.
Juan Tejada.
Erin Kathleen McDermott.
Nanishka Pulsifer.
Marlena Williams.
Samantha Romano.
Adria Smith.
John Asagba.
Yumeng Du.
Associate Dean Harris and Associate Dean Nash will now present undergraduate degree candidates from the College of Fine Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Denise Michelle Pimentel.
Owanmadi Okunwidia.
Justin Doherty.
Nicole Francesco Lanteri.
Angel Reyes.
Jennifer Marie De Jesus Torres.
Zachary Zolud.
Nicholas Abruzzi.
Autumn Marie Calabria.
Matthew Douglas Bruce.
Cynthia Cintron.
J. Andrew Swain.
Juliet Giraldo.
Sergio Salvucci.
Amanda Marie Medina.
Samuel Dakota.
Abigail Abigail Elaine Townsend.
Aaron Wilkie,
Mariah Elaine Bourne.
Christopher Scott Powers,
Hillary Faye Buck.
Christopher Johnson,
Matthew C. Tracy.
Melissa Cadet,
Caitlin Michelle Daly.
Elizabeth Teresa Langelier,
Megan Flaherty.
Patricia Rachel Langenberg,
Devin Katie Pattershall.
Catherine Junta,
Ross Griffin.
Miguel Landestoy,
Kevin Anthony Mahoney.
Dylan Joseph Sneed,
Natalie Lopez.
Kenneth Daniel Poor,
Nkechine Agulefo.
Eileen Tierney,
Morgan Lorenz.
Derek Weigel,
Nicole Kalem.
Christopher Stafford Jackson,
Justin Thomas Gagnon.
Jacob Kenneth Hajar,
David Richard Thoreau.
Marissa Figueroa,
Ian Joseph Kenny.
Falin Sue Lindsay,
Nicholas Victor Janino.
Kelsey Ray Raposa,
Joseph Carmen Lamarca.
Samantha Lee Barbato,
Anna Kate Weber.
Colin Connor O'Neill,
Kelsey Ann Flannery.
Benjamin Roland Raymond,
Abigail Elizabeth Nelson.
Daniel Charles Sebring,
Haley Gross.
Benjamin Gordon Rush,
Adam Zachary Kaplowitz.
Chandalea Cum,
Keely Shea Murray.
Philip Joseph Jeffroy,
Christy Monmarquette.
Solina Chuap,
Megan Mary Foy.
Stephanie Laura Knox,
Tara Curtis.
Ashley Ann Mugwin,
Jennifer Lynn Rogers.
Suhad Adele Shaheen,
Lindsay Whitaker.
Jacqueline Marie Cassavant,
Laura Altanor.
Melanie Lauren Doucette,
Samuel True Allen.
Madeline Alexandria Kufagozis,
Eric Johnson.
Amanda Cronin,
Francesca Miriam Leonardo.
Elizabeth Ann Hajur,
Christina Catherine Di Colaguro.
Julie Catherine O'Neill,
Nickerson Tran.
Trevor Frederick Kelly,
Melissa Almonor.
Rebecca Ann Burns,
Gracian Tandenda Shigzaga.
Jacqueline Josephine Crosby,
Samantha Lucia Lovewell.
Shannon Alexis Dar,
Alan Hayes McCourt III.
Jessica Sherry Burgett,
Michelle Wojcik.
Evan Middleton,
Vincent Probst.
Eric Wayne Getchell,
Edward Maxwell Appleton.
Laura Ann Millette,
Wesley Paul Boudreau.
Caitlin Marie De Medeiros,
Bernard Resolitz.
Amanda Osborne,
Mark Gozzo.
Chelsea Lee Slates,
Rachel Jones Saunders.
Douglas Emerson,
Lindsay Burgess.
Osama Jamal Kudari,
Idira Set Okote.
Roberto Jorge Dorado,
Karat Ann.
Richard Joseph Demare Jr.,
Bridget Mary Sullivan.
Michelle Evelyn Mahoney,
Courtney Waite.
Abigail Catherine Brees Young,
Zaid Sheikh.
Martha Hayden Burns,
Connor Carney.
Christopher Del Monte,
Claire Victoria Lenehan.
Kaylee Marie Turgeon,
Coriana Marie Prendable.
Ashley Marie Lavorsi,
Danielle Zareda Myers.
Rebecca Corin Marr,
Brett Michael Gagnon.
Brittany Jean Gillis,
Brian McMurray.
Melissa Alicia Welch,
Paul Redman.
Alicia Marion Smith,
Caitlin Tarantino.
Jessica Virginia Atwood,
Krista Atherton.
Nicole Marie Gaspari,
Logan Strong.
Cassandra Pirelli,
Derek Wheeler.
Andrew Luis Sepulveda,
Monica Soak.
Shannon Elizabeth Buckley,
Shayna Baglio.
Michael Taylor,
Carrie LeBlanc.
Justin Michael McGuire,
Alan LaRochelle.
Shawarmi or Melvin Gomez,
Stacy Marsan.
Brandon Warren,
Katie Ann Lacey.
Austin Hughes,
Sarah Elena Rango.
Kevin Daly,
Susan Enright.
Brian Triarchis,
Jocelyn Guild,
Margaret Mary Hartree,
Valerie Ann Valerina,
Marco Robert Fabiano,
Jessica Christine Lavertu,
Kaylee Morrissey,
David Barney,
Kaylin Harris,
Francis Monroe,
Chelsea Rose Graham,
Catherine Elizabeth Simkovich,
Alexa Ray Jackson,
Robert Mercer,
Katie Ann Mulno,
Hank Harrington,
Stephanie Chabides,
Matthew Vest,
Joshua Samuel Beveridge,
Heather Mitchell,
Melissa Ann Fedorchuk,
Rosie Hun,
Margaret Ann Marcoulier,
Rafnilda Esther Neves,
Kelly Rose Burt,
Laura Hurren,
April O'Donnell,
Sarah Elizabeth Dickinson,
Cheyenne Rain Silva,
Kimberly Danielle Fairweather,
Nicholas Anthony Massaro,
Markenna Deborah Campbell,
Nicholas Christopher Zykulski,
Helena Whitlow,
Bridget Lucinda O'Brien,
Amy Coombs,
Michelle Paquette,
Hector Rivera,
Veronica Violet Williams,
Genesis Peralta,
Nicholas Currier Hood,
Gertrude Yankee,
Priscilla Baez,
Kathleen Usalam,
Leonel Contreras,
Hedraic John Donovan,
Kyra J. Goulet,
Brian Patrick Donovan,
Kayla Marie Johnson,
Rachel Rude,
Gladys Victoria Payano,
Danielle Ann Bruder,
Unique Kendra Bridges,
Joseph Roland O'Brien, Michael Robert McGuire,
Fady Nabil Sidholm,
Joseph Anthony Bavello,
Aaron Patrick Kearney,
Gina Barton,
Casey Lynn McLaughlin,
Christopher Berdishin,
Hunter Christian Poulos,
Zachary Eddy,
Sean Patrick Cunningham,
David Maloney,
Jacqueline Rose Kuchu,
Robert Schaefer,
Darren Paul Doobie,
Sydney Lynn Dion,
Linda Francis Murphy,
Rebecca Lee Gates,
Mark Joseph Blanchette,
Jillian Faye Barlarjon,
Latanya Rose Mucciolo,
Amanda Parent,
Jordan Higgins,
Vanessa Ann Dumond,
Semyon Shestakov,
Danielle Chagru,
Elmer Miguel Dias,
Dana Judith Dukeshire,
Jeremy Jude Minsk,
Christopher Paul Saya,
Patrick James Driscoll,
Andrew Lozelle,
Jessica Lynn Cockett,
Taylor Anna Baulea,
Ashlyn Carney,
James Torres,
Jenny Da Silva,
Timothy Brown,
Christian Poirier,
William Joseph Donlin,
Famaya Menyongi,
Jessica Mary Walsh,
Dejana Jurek,
Marissa Jean Callahan,
Femi Adiemi,
Melissa Vasquez,
Brianne Nicole Parent,
Ashley Pimentel,
Jonathan Charles Robbins,
Kyle Charles Morris,
Michelle Campbell,
Trevor Millette,
Zachary Jesu Kondrowski,
Danae Young,
Brendan John McBride,
Taylor Rothbauer,
Stephen Michael DeBlasi,
Lamb Kim Tay,
Brent Tyler Harvey,
Michaela Sierra,
Rachel Knoll,
Jessica Diamond,
Karen Sartell,
Judy Chong,
Megan Morin,
Nikki Harekia Valeria,
Nelson Mora,
Geraldine Larbs,
Michael Mawaj,
Robert Campbell,
Patrick Dalton McCarthy,
Jacob Santos,
Daniel Joseph Jewett,
Walter Cabrera,
Christopher Patrick Park,
Peter Sock,
Matthew Sarabutz,
Samantha De Silva,
Sarah Marie Karen,
Jamie Lubin,
Ashley Tetteran Merrill,
Megan Jameson,
Daniel Joseph White,
Kimberly Kameler Mack,
Evan Bruce Milstein Griegart,
Amanda Flores,
Alan De Los Santos,
Shannon Elizabeth Casey,
Gabrielle Silva Giestis,
Adam Cunningham,
Corey Thomas Chase,
Kelsey Marie Crawley,
Matthew Paul Clooney,
Jessica Lynn Nelson,
Kevin Michael Balakrishan,
Corinne Jane Willis,
Morellis Vaca,
Savda Keo,
Hemen Honore,
Linda Moore,
Brian Carito,
Jesus Abro,
William B. Donahue,
Jacqueline Elaine Bates,
Grace Osei,
Jessica Jensen,
Caleb Ofori,
Brendan Fazo,
Andrew Stanley Cosick,
Terrence Martin Healy,
John Michael Joseph Ford,
Andrew Ladd,
Elizabeth May Woods,
Mustafa Siddiqui,
Peter Baird Jones,
Bakil Nasser,
David Quinn Reed,
Eric Scott Wang,
Jillian Amy Pura,
Barry Cooley,
Sarah Celeste Pacht,
Renee Scalfani,
Andrew George Fioli,
Christine Fellows,
Krista Lee Maglio,
Ana Karina Rodriguez,
Aaron Clifford,
Kedwin Henriquez,
Michaela Lee Merksummer,
Taylor Ann Murphy,
Carolyn Garcia,
Patrick Graney,
Rose Matombo,
Zachary Nardoni,
Chelsea Beverly Hamill,
Kevin Peter,
Alicia Hope Nader,
Christopher Newman,
Adele Louisa Trainer,
Jeffrey Hennessy,
Arnaldo Rivera,
Tyler Holdsworth,
Michelle Ann Nelson,
Hannah Elizabeth Ray,
Tara Noreen Lynch,
Diana Lemp,
Luciana Echevarrica,
Sherry Miller Badeau,
Brittany Ann Blatty,
Alexandra Noel Vermont Go,
Christopher Neville Sorovic,
Samphi Ba,
Jacob William Letizia,
Shauna Lee Flaherty,
Kristen Ann Swanson,
Julian Sebastian Faro,
Rachel M. Bracato,
Stephanie Quisada,
Christiana Valerie Federico,
Timothy Danahy,
Nathan Timothy Vesser,
Cal Sanfilippo,
Kevin Michael Malone,
Salvatore Loco,
Juliana Gianusa,
Thomas Arsenault,
Ryan Joseph Barbera,
Paul Sutherland,
Asia Hardy,
Kristen Kowalski,
William Michael Manzi,
Paul Jould,
Ryan Douglas Languinard,
Allison Pronovost,
Matthew Patrick Rockers,
Catherine Daly,
Matthew Victor Laverty,
Olivia Lawless,
Alex Garish,
Karishma Ben Patel,
Matthew Joseph Flynn,
Michael Ducrow,
Riley James Jenkins,
Kelly Robinson,
Emily Rogers,
Sinead Hogan,
Brianna Hurley,
Sydney Duralt,
William Giordano,
Sierra Freeman,
Jenny Marshall,
Nowold Scheinwald,
Justin Knowles,
Alan Anakariko,
Manuchka Ellisnord,
Zachary Brown,
David Gale,
Ashley Garrow,
Pele Vestano,
Shelby Holden,
Anthony Lindsay,
Sean Adam Boucher,
Rejaniel Martinez,
Lauren Boutile,
Evan Richard Connor,
Tim Damners,
Richard Chonwack,
Rebecca May Ray Rugeres,
David Joseph Garcia,
Sean Kelly,
Brian Donovan,
Zachary Quibel,
Leandro Jose Quezada Gomez,
Elena Creed,
Rachel Otu,
Michelle Keating,
Christina Savard,
Jessica Price,
Diana Vasquez,
Brittany LaFerre,
Joseph Andrew Kabili,
Shane Robert Foley,
Brendan Eugene O'Donoghue Jr.,
Kayla Alexandra Montanez,
Sabrina Gabrielle Solly,
Carl Alexander Barnett,
Daron Isaac Cora,
Stephen Betancourt,
Jeanette Rocker,
Amy Joyner,
Bridget White,
Aaron Farias,
Justin Cecil Goldstein,
Mackenzie Baxley,
Lakna More.
LaQuasia Evan Robertson.
Andrea Michelle Byrne.
Bianca Merrill.
Johnny Polk.
Scott M. Fuller Jr.
Amalfi Reyes.
Danielle Palmer.
Erin Kathleen Lally.
Christian Lavoie.
Jeremy Stan Christian Jacobs.
Michelangelo Calzetta.
Chantel Yanisha Garcia.
Peter Joseph Forbes.
Thomas Andrew Emery.
Patrick Rowe.
Ryan Patrick Gawley.
Sean Patterson.
Benjamin George Nelkin.
Nicholas Vlahos.
Florence Eliana Scher.
Kaylee Jane Restubin.
Heather Ann Hamilton.
Justin Opus.
Haley Olivia Wood.
Kylie Alexander Kerouac.
Allison M. Turcott.
Bryce Carragher.
Melissa Ann Kiesling.
Sean Miles Moriarty.
David Allen.
Olga Lee.
Sonia Rose Satorelli.
Samuel Jones.
Sheila Angelo.
Michelle Lynn Smith.
Michael Hubbard.
Matthew Ray Chase.
Sean Patrick McCarthy.
Nicholas Joseph Crowley.
Timothy Andre Gagnon.
Gregory Kyle Salona.
Michael Joseph Sullivan.
Anthony Owens.
Kenneth Arthur Christopher.
Doroth Yan.
Jonathan Contreras.
Naradozo Maravankna.
Gustavo Sousa.
Tarlisha Casimir Morris.
Rafael Ricardo Cepeda.
Justine Holt.
Tiffany Nina Delf.
Tyler Lavalley.
Dustin Anthony Wright.
Karen Elizabeth Shishel.
Shane Parker.
Ashley Michelle Bernard.
Diana Javier.
Boondley Hewitt.
Doris Heredia.
Jillian Wilbur.
Juan Ortiz.
Jake Solzar.
Desmond Caroma.
John Aqueli.
Lineker Paiva da Silva.
John Velardeta.
Joshua Catanzaro.
Danielle Lebrecht.
John Steve Lonis.
Cassandra Pellegrino.
Patrick Reynolds.
Brandy Reed.
Alexis Chicante.
Amanda Jean Murrin.
Scott Barlow.
Sarah Crowell.
Sean Patrick Hussey.
Shauna Elizabeth Hennessy.
Adam Jones.
Jonathan Rodenheiser.
Lindsay Marie Vieira.
Christian Ramos.
Jessica De Jesus.
Nicholas Mijos.
Ebony Trott.
Stephanie Cleary.
Daphne Durst.
Mark Beninati.
Micheline Victoria Douglin.
Christian Dane Napolitano.
Kevin Paul McMullen.
Jared Stephen Peters.
Charles Daniel Giargi.
Jillian Marie Byra.
Jeremy Allen Smith.
Matthew Jacob Beavers.
Norman DeRocher.
Courtney Vermette.
Kyle James Yost.
Anna Clifford.
Joel Bachara.
John Quigley.
Darius Reed.
Olivia Ann Stanislaus.
Shanique Joseph.
Jillian Marie Dargy.
Brittany Kenya Ann Cameron.
Hannah McGrath.
Philippe Carvalho.
Alexander Mahoney.
Melissa Denise Franklin.
Nicole Pear.
Paul Ashu Fawani.
Melissa Mayati.
Anthony Candelaria.
Carolina Rios.
Daniel James Martin.
Jennifer Sem.
Sheehan McCarthy.
Tabitha Candido.
Renee Pasquale.
Stephen Kenneth Tran.
Daniel Patrick Portney.
Yvonne Tran.
Shayla Stevens.
Christopher Stephen Ivos.
Haley Jade Lazinski.
Ian James Sullivan.
Selena Therese Zona.
Michael John Wilkinson.
Karima Laraki.
Olivia Fuller.
Vanessa Kelly.
Jacob Tyler Briere.
Alexandra Wyman Gentiler.
Edward Gibbons.
Molly Ann Ohana Sheehan.
Janet Anderson.
Adam James Thompson.
Lily Tran.
Virgilio Rabata.
Bokri,
Fegans Didi,
Angelo Barbosa,
Johanna Rodriguez,
Stephen Luya,
Dairy Melendez Alvarez,
Brittany Chandler,
Romeo Cedrone,
James Boggs,
Joey Hardigan,
Selena Donis,
Stephanie Marie McGrath,
Stephanie Lee,
Marin Hagi,
Manessa Jean-Louise,
Joshua Stokowski,
Effie Awashia Awanisha,
Lindsay Marie McPherson,
Mark Valentin,
Ronald Mack,
Leah Gonzalo,
Francis Loring Daigle,
Rogers Mujana,
Yaneli Rodriguez,
Devin Schneider,
Brandon Lee Smith,
Brian Nicholas Savage, Stephanie Montez, Wilmer Ventura, Stephanie Raymond, David Carvalho, Diana Carolina Regis, Ryan Stephanie Bedreau, Luini Asensio, Travis Duell, Casey Marie Connors, Jacqueline Torres, Kimhisha Pina, Julio Lopez, Brendan Charles Donahue, Julio Manad, Lou Stella Queiroz, Henry Joseph de Lima, Christopher Sheehan, Cheryl Rose Reciticano,
Will all graduates receiving master's degrees and education specialist degrees here today please stand? Will all candidates for undergraduate bachelor degrees and associate degrees please stand? Chancellor Meehan, the deans of the several colleges and I certify that these degree candidates have completed all university requirements, and I ask that you confer their degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these candidates their graduate and undergraduate degrees with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining, and I welcome them to the community of educated men and women. You guys are awesome. Please be seated.
Congratulations again to everyone. What a great day, and enjoy the rest of it. You're requested now to remain in place until the platform party has left the Tsongas Center. Could I have Vice Provost John Ting please call us to close?
I hereby declare the 2015 commencement exercises at the University of Massachusetts Lowell adjourned.